What's up, guys? This is Witt with PragerU. Mike behind the camera. We are in Denton, Texas today, near Dallas, talking to people about Bernie Sanders' plan to let felons be able to vote, rapists and murderers. Let's see what people here have to say. You guys heard of Bernie Sanders?
Yes.
Yeah. You guys supporters of the burn?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah. What do you guys think about him?
I'm all for it. Me too.
I like Bernie Sanders.
So I think he's recently come out this past month talking about those in local state prisons being allowed to vote. What are you guys' thoughts on that?
I'm for it. Just because, everybody under the Constitution has their constitutional rights, and voting's one of them. Just because they made a mistake or ended up in prison doesn't mean that they shouldn't vote.
I think they should still be given those human rights to still vote. You have to give them the rights of all these regular citizens too, so they can feel a part of the society.
Taking away their right to vote is just another injustice.
What is happening to Dallas? What is happening to Dallas?
I think it's about 180,000 murderers and 160 rapists would be allowed to vote if we go along with Bernie Sanders' plan. Do you still think that that's something that's viable, or maybe?
I still think so. Because regardless, their rape and murder has nothing to do with, who they're choosing as a politician.
Do you think that includes rapists and murderers? Should they be allowed to vote?
I think that's a tricky one, obviously, but that's probably a smaller population, and
I guess because it will be hard to then define which one of these people should be allowed to vote and who not.
So even the Boston Marathon bomber, should that person be allowed to vote?
If you're saying that, being for everybody in prison to vote, you can't discriminate just because, one's crime was worse than the others or hurt more people.
Even though he did something bad, he should probably be able to vote. We have people with lots of money that do damaging stuff too, and they get to vote.
And hopefully those people will never get out of jail to even see that. So if they vote, it's whatever.
I think it should be based off of offense type rather than just you're in jail or prison so you can't vote anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, there are people who wanted the Boston bomber to be able to vote, things like that. It sounds horrible to me.
That's not correct. You can't really do that.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Prison reform would be nice before we...
Yeah, exactly. Before we start letting them all vote, reform the prison so there's not so many people there in the first place.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we just finished up here at the Arts and Jazz Festival here in Denton, Texas. What did you think of it today?
I thought it was pretty intriguing, especially because a lot of people are saying murderers should have the right to vote. But if a murderer kills someone, they're dead. Their right to vote is essentially gone, so why should that person still have the right to vote?
You've sacrificed your right to vote when you have done a felony such as murdering or raping someone. The fact that you think that someone should be able to vote still after that is incredibly shocking, and they're misinformed about what these things actually entail. You remember Prager Force, which is our student ambassador program? What's that about?
So Prager Force is basically a community of high school and college kids with conservative values online, so I would say join it and basically get involved.
Yeah, text Prager Force, the word Prager Force, to 64600 to join, get involved. You won't regret it. It'll be the best decision of your life. We appreciate you guys watching. Share this video with your friends. Follow Mike, PragerU, and I on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace. What do you think about the tattoo?
Looks a little sexy.
Thank you. It means sexy in Chinese. Just kidding. It should, though.